Hello everybody. We've been experimenting with some new video formats and we've decided that every Saturday we're going to give you a quick and dirty, in-depth video on an up-and-coming NFT project that's blowing up in the space and give you our thoughts and opinions on it. And as we like to say, we'll tell you if we're either going to pass or pay the gas. It'll be a quick sub 5-minute video, and we're going to try to explain newer and up-and-coming projects and not those blue chips that you probably already know about. At the end, we'll give you our personal thoughts, and as we like to say, this is not financial advice. So let me stop talking and let's get started. Today, we're going to be talking about CryptoBatz. CryptoBatz is a 9,666 NFT collection started by none other than the Prince of Darkness himself, Ozzy Osborne. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yes, 73-year-old Ozzy Osborne and his wife Sharon Osborne are starting an NFT project around the events of his infamous bat-biting incident.
He was on the tour and somebody threw a bat onto the stage.
What he perceived to be one of these plastic bats that you get in toy shops.
And Ozzy bent down, picked it up, and bit its head off.
It turned out that it wasn't a plastic bat, it was a real one.
So starting with the founders, we obviously have Ozzy Osbourne, who made this cringe-worthy video about their project that we'll play here.
Ozzy wanted a Bored Ape for his birthday, but I told him the floor was just too high. And with crypto winter just around the corner, it wasn't a good idea. Then he missed the Clone X whitelist by a few hours. And that didn't go down well at all. He was becoming a laughingstock with his friends. At one point, I really thought he was NGMI. But my Ozzy doesn't give up. Shit! He started thinking. He started working. He was locked away in his library for weeks, working on something big. He teamed up with a company called Sutter Systems.
Well, that's a good idea, really.
Their mission was to create an NFT project that wasn't another celebrity rug pull.
I hope it sells.
They wanted to build something wonderful.
Come on!
Something full of utility. Something unique. They've called them CryptoBatz.
Probably nothing.
Now this is our first huge red flag because you can tell that he forced in all these popular NFT terms and it's clear he kind of has no idea what he's talking about. Now CryptoBatz does have a parent company that's organizing this drop called Sutter Systems. But when we tried to do some digging, all we could really find was a Twitter account started in September of 2021 and nothing really else about the founders of Sutter Systems or when they were founded or who they really are. Now that's another red flag because as you know, we like to look for projects that have well-known founders, founders who have been in the space for a while, founders with serious accreditation with NFTs, and unfortunately Sutter Systems, not really so much there, and Ozzy Osbourne, we don't really even know what his involvement is, and he certainly doesn't know anything about NFTs. Now let's move on to utility. CryptoBatz does actually have some pretty interesting utility. The art, unfortunately, is a little derivative, a little CryptoPunk derivative with that pixelated art, but they do offer some interesting things after mint. The roadmap does detail something interesting that says after mint, you'll be able to have your CryptoBatz bite another popular blue chip NFT project like Bored Apes, which are mentioned by name, and have that turn into a bat, sort of like a Bored Ape Bat Club. And that's very similar to what we discussed in our last breakdown video about Bored Ape Yacht Club, where they dropped a mutant serum for all their holders and they were able to turn their Bored Apes into mutant Bored Apes. Now, besides Bored Ape Yacht Club, the other partners listed are Alien Friends, CryptoDads, and Subducks, which are all pretty successful projects. They are also claiming in their roadmap to have in real life scavenger hunts where you can earn rewards by scanning QR codes in real life. Now, while this sounds pretty cool, we at NFTsUnlockd are a little skeptical about these things actually happening. As far as metrics go, there's not really too much we can break down right now for you. They're supposed to be minting on January 20th, but they haven't released a mint price yet, even though they say that their mint price is going to be released on January 2nd. So Little poor communication coming on in the Discord here, Ozzy. So long story short, there's a lot of good but mostly bad associated with Ozzy Osbourne's project. It's nice that it has that celebrity attachment and is already going to get that celebrity endorsement right off the bat. But as far as Sutter Systems go and the partners that they've say that they're partnering with, we're not really too sure about it. The utility, while interesting and exciting, is something we've already seen Bored Ape Yacht Club do, so we're looking for something that's maybe a little bit newer in the space. And finally, the verdict is in. This project is going to be a pass from us. We're going to keep an eye on the Discord and OpenSea after it mints, but right now it's just not worth it to pay that gas during mint day, so we're going to have to pass. Let us know what you think of CryptoBatz in the comments, and thanks for watching. See you next week. Hey guys, I just wanted to give a little quick update on CryptoBatz since that previous content was recorded. The mint was actually yesterday. Today is the 21st. So like we said, we weren't going to mint. We were not interested, but we were in the Discord as usual and monitoring on OpenSea. Some of those whitelist and pre-sale spots were already up for auction. They went with a Dutch auction, kind of the reverse of the auction you might know if you've never heard of a Dutch auction. So it starts from the highest price and gradually goes down. We've been a part of a lot of Dutch auctions that have started at all kinds of price points, but this one started at 1.66 Ethereum and sold out in, I think it was about a minute and a half, which for a Dutch auction is pretty much unheard of. Usually people like to wait and watch that price point lower a little bit. So like we said, we monitored it. We were there during the drop. If it had gone maybe a little bit lower, maybe we would have pulled the trigger, but 1.66 Ethereum to mint that is way too high for us. Like we said, we weren't even really believers in the project, so we passed, like we said, and now they're available on OpenSea behind you. The floor price is 1.8 right now, so some quick flippers out there trying to make a couple point ETH, and we're still staying away from it. Maybe, like we said, if they come through with some of those promises, we'll buy on the secondary, but we're out of it, and just wanted to give you guys an update. Hope you like this video. Catch you next time.